What's going on, guys? Black Scout Survival, and today we're taking a look at another knife, and this is the Ed Martin Knives Bush Custom. And basically, if you're not familiar with Ed, he makes some phenomenal knives, some of the best knives that you can get on the market. He does them all by hand and puts a lot of time and effort in each one. And you know, to me, since I've been using his blades, it's like he really understands, you know, what needs to go into a good survival knife, and he uses very good components and stuff like that. Now, the Moore knife is a favorite among a lot of bushcrafters, a lot of survivalists, primitive survivalists, and stuff like that, and for good reason. I mean, it's a good knife. The problem with it is that, you know, they break a lot, and some people say they don't break, but that's because you're not using it enough. Because anytime I've seen lots of them break with different people, and the thing is people will say also that, you know, if you use your knife right, you won't break it, and that is true. But you may come to a situation where that may be your only blade, and that's the only thing you got, and you got to push it to the limits, you know. But for any of you guys that like the design, that Scandinavian design, but want better materials, this is definitely a knife for you. This blade is, you know, just like the more classic length or more companion. I got one here, and so you can kind of see that there. However, it's made of S35V and VN. And so it's super tough steel. You know, stuff that you can do that you can't do with a Mora, you're going to be able to do with this knife. You know, not going to worry about breaking it. The other benefit is this is a complete full tang knife. Even though you see the linen micarta handles looks like a solid piece, it's actually two pieces wrapped around it, and you can't even see the seam where they attach this, where he attaches the two pieces together. It looks like one solid piece of linen micarta, and it is red like the traditional, more classic, so you know, you kind of get that look. This one has a lanyard hole, you know, very ergonomic knife, very contoured to the handle, your hand, and you got a lot of handle there versus like the more classic. You can really get a good grip on this thing. There's also a small guard up here. You know, it's not going to stop your hand from running out the blade, but it's a very good looking piece there, and just I think it's, you know, just going to add that strength to the blade as well. But it has a Scandi grind, and you know how good Scandi grinds are for, you know, doing camp crafts and stuff like that. But I mean, I'm truly blown away by how good this knife looks like with these handles. Like, I mean, he put them together so perfect, you can't even tell it's two different slabs of micarta. Another thing is, it throws great sparks. So, got that good sharp 90-degree spine. I'm telling you, man, I really like this knife. You know, I've never been a huge fan of Moores, but I definitely, you know, dig this. And it's got a nice leather pouch type sheath, and it rides kind of high on the belt. I mean, this is just like a hiking, camping, bushcraft, I mean, survival, anything you want it to be, this knife can be, you know. Alright guys, so check this out over there at Ed Martin Knives. I'll put the link in the description below. I think you'll dig it. Beautiful knife, great work. Ed always does, and I'll put the other links to the other knives I have of Ed's in the box below too, so you can check those out, like the LLANO and this T3 SERE, great knives as well. So definitely check that out. Check out blackscoutsurvival.com for any more tips and tutorials and gear reviews, and as always, thanks for watching.